Hello there, people, place, things, and other things. We are back, and better than ever. If you missed last time, well, sorry. Go watch it. Sexy times happened. It was really weird and very uncomfortable, and then I finished. They finished, and then I was done. So we will be picking up post-sex, and we'll see how that goes. So, come for me, Anna. And then we finish with the final line of, and then he empties himself into me. So, let's just keep reading. I mean, the author is fantastic. Like, she actually formed the sentence, he empties himself into me. You know, I have like really good books here. I have like a Game of Thrones, I have the sequel, I have the third one, and it's like I really could be reading them, but I'm reading this. And I'm an English major. Like, I should be reading good literature while I do, and it's really boring. No, it's not. Here we go. Okay, not talking. Here we go. I am still panting, trying to slow my breath, my thumping hot, and my thoughts are in riotous disarray. Wow, that was astounding. Remember we did that? The voice, once it's after sex, we'll get back to the meeting. I open my eyes, and he has his forehead pressed against mine, his eyes closed, his breathing ragged. Christian's eyes flicker open, and he gazes down at me, dark but soft. He's still inside me. Leaning down, he gently presses a kiss against my forehead, then slowly pulls out of me. Oh! I wince at the unfamiliarity. Did I hurt you? Well, yeah, you did. You just slammed into her. You said you tore through her virginity, and we're so happy to have torn through her virginity. You slammed into her. That's not like... Of course you hurt her. She was like, ugh! Like, ooh! Like, that's not nice sounding. It can't feel good. And then he tore through my virginity and looks so happy to be doing it. Ha ha! Say goodbye to your virginity. It's mine now. I stretch out beside him, feeling loose-limbed, my bones like jelly, but I'm relaxed. Deeply relaxed. I grin at him. I can't stop grinning. Now I knew what all the fuss is about. I knew what all the fuss is about. Man, these orgasms, you know, they ain't half bad. I thought it would be like that time Kate told me, like, this muffin was really good, and I ate the muffin, and it gave me diarrhea. Like, I thought maybe orgasms would just give me diarrhea. But this was really good. The fuss is worth it. Like, it's not too hyped up, you understand? Not like the Star Wars prequels. Like, this met the hype and exceeded it. I'd like to do that again, I whisper. For a moment, I think I see a fleeting look of relief on his face before the shutters come down and he gazes at me through hooded eyes. Would you now, Miss Steele? Are we gonna have sex again? Literally? I have to read that? Oh, well, of course I'm gonna have to read it again. That's all this book is. That's why it's popular. This book sold faster than Harry Potter, is that right? Am I not wrong in that? The fact that this book actually sold, and I was astounded by this when I was actually like just editing one of my videos. I realized what was on the back of this cover. A Goodreads Choice Awards finalist for Best Romance. Best Romance. Best Romance. The fact that this book won an award is astounding enough, but the fact that it won it for Best Romance is mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. This is romance? Just because you have sex doesn't mean there's any romance behind it. Like, this guy has contracts you sign so you can have the privilege of having sex with him. And girls love it! They're like, oh my god, I want to sign that contract! I wish there was a Christian Grey in real life, as I'm sure there is, that would have me sign a contract that said we couldn't have sex with animals, but that he could put his fucking thumb in my butt. He pushes my knee up higher, and my breath hitches. What's he doing now? What's that boy doing now? He go there knee on my knee. I'm going to take you from behind, Anastasia. That's just one. I want to switch Christian's voice for that. I'm going to take you from behind, Anastasia. I'm gonna take it from behind, Anastasia. I'm gonna take it from behind, Anastasia. I'm gonna push into your bum. I'm gonna take it from behind. I'm gonna take it from behind, Anastasia. Where did the author get the inspiration to write this? I'm writing a book right now, and like the inspiration struck me. Well, I had the idea, and then the inspiration struck me to make it better, and I wrote it, and I'm rewriting it, and hopefully someday it'll be published, and it'll be great. And then I think of how this author, E.L. James, sat down and came up with the inspiration to write this book. Like, because it came from Twilight fanfiction, which is mind-boggling. I can sense, I know why. This is like a bad fanfiction, a very, 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 very bad fanfiction, because all it is sex. And that's all bad fanfictions are, is sex, 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 sex. If you remember the Harry Potter ones, there's like Snape. Snape has sex with everyone in Harry Potter fanfiction. There's Snape and Harry, there's Snape and Hermione, there's Snape and Ron, there's Snape and Dumbledore, there's Snape and everybody. Snape, for whatever reason, in fanfiction universe, is just a sex god. Like, he's Christian Grey without the contract. He just has sex with everybody, and why? Why? Like, Snape is a great character, and then they dumb him down to this sex fiend, and that's what we got here. Okay, so, I feel like this video is going to be a lot of rants, so if you don't like judgment, better not watch. You ever seen someone laugh like that? Me neither. Hopefully never will. I feel his growing erection against my thigh. He's gonna do it again? He's not gonna derive much pleasure. Okay, I'm not even gonna go into the physiology of how that's not gonna be fun and how is he getting an erection again. Not gonna go into it. Not gonna go into it. I mean, I bet he can get an erection again, but it's not gonna feel fun. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. Whatever. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun sex for him, but he's a sex fiend, so who cares? He's a sexaholic. That's a real thing. His voice soft but urgent, and slowly he inserts his thumb inside me, rotating it around and around, stroking the front wall of my vagina. I got nothing. Open your mouth, he commands, and thrusts his thumb in my mouth. My eyes fly open, blinking wildly. And girls like that. Girls are like, I wish he would put his thumb up there and then put it in my mouth. He's so dreamy. He's not dreamy, he's a creep. I don't... His thumb presses on my tongue, and my mouth closes around him, sucking wildly. I taste the saltiness of his thumb, and the faint metallic tang of blood. Holy fuck. This is wrong, but holy hell is it erotic. Oh, that is the book breaking the fourth wall. That is the book breaking the fourth wall, saying, this is wrong. This is wrong. The author's like, I know what I'm writing is wrong. This is disgusting. But isn't it erotic? This is wrong, but holy hell, is it erotic? That should be on the back cover instead of We're ready to go. We're going to go real slow this time, Anastasia. He breathes, and slowly he is into me. Slowly, slowly, until he's buried into me. Stretching, feeling relentless. This is my sex-rating voice from now on. I groan loudly. It feels deeper this time. Delectable. I groan again, and he deliberately circles his hips and pulls again, pauses a beat, and then eases his way back in. He repeats this motion again and again. It's driving me insane. Positively insane. Like, I cannot... It's just... I can't form words anymore, because it's just driving me absolutely insane the way he's just having sex with me right now. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. It's teasing. Deliberately slow thrusts and the intermittent feeling of fullness is overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. My body's wound so tight, craving release. I want you sore, baby. God, this book is gag-inducing. Just blah. I want you sore, baby. Oh God, and there's how many more pages of this? Oh my God! 400 more pages! 400. You are so sweet, he murmurs between each thrust. I want you so much. I moan. You are mine. Come for me, baby. God, this is gross. When does this chapter end? Okay, we're almost there. We are almost there. I moan. No, wait. His words are my undoing, tipping me over the press. Well, who cares? My body convulses around him, and I come loudly calling out a garbled version of his name into the mattress. Christian follows with two sharp thrusts, and he freezes, pouring himself into me as he finds his release. He collapses on top of me, his face in my hair. Fuck Anna, he breathes. He pulls out of me immediately and rolls onto the side of his bed. I pull my knees up to my chest, utterly spent, and immediately drift off or pass out into an exhausted sleep. I like how she said, immediately drift off or passed out. Like whichever way you want to say it. Like I either drifted off or I passed out. Like it's up to you. Choose your own adventure. That was weird. I did that and I burped. Excuse me. I pad quietly toward him, enticed by his sublime melancholy music. I'm mesmerized watching his long skilled fingers as they find and gently press the keys, thinking how those same fingers have expertly handled and caressed my body. Of course, that's what you do. You see their fingers like, oh, they were inside me a little while ago. How are you feeling? He asks when he goes back to the room. He switches on the sidelight. I'm good. We both glance down at the bed at the same time. There's a blood on the sheets. Evidence of my lost virginity. I flush, embarrassed, pulling the duvet tighter around me. I know what happens. And I should have known it was coming. The way this book is so disgusting, I should have known that I should have been surprised that he didn't, like, smear blood all over his face. Oh, God. I draw my hand and frown. I don't think I've ever touched his torso. He opens a chest of drawers and pulls out a t-shirt and quickly zips it on. Bed, he orders again. I climb back onto the bed, trying not to think about the blood. He clambers in beside me and pulls... Yeah, why didn't you change the sheets? You're laying in sheets that has virginity blood in them. That's comfortable to sleep in. Like, I'm not gonna think about the blood I'm laying on right now. That you just came out of my vagina when he tore through my virginity. Then change the sheets! He's rich, he has to have to change the sheets. But I can't help but feel a residual melancholy, either from the music or his demeanor. Christian Grey has a sad side. Oh, God! The book is trying to kill itself. Well, that's all for now. Next we'll go into chapter 9, which probably they'll have sex like 7 times, and then Christian will play some piano, and then there'll be more blood on the sheets, and then they'll be happy. Or something. I hope you enjoyed it, as always. Next week is spring break for me, so I'm probably making another one of these, and I'm gonna try to do something different. Something more interesting. I'm gonna try to think something. That's it. Quick reading today. Generally quick. Until next time, have a great day, and go on and move on. Bye!